Salute, salute. Marco Dark on the building. So we have two 147 pounders. We got Brandon Burton with the yellow gloves, and then we got Pollo Guerrero in the red gloves. Look like they're the same size. I assume this is going to be a back and forth kind of chess match, but I have no clue. Let's definitely see how it ends up. Good jabs from both dudes. Good footwork. Great head movement. And uh, again, there's usually always someone going forward, usually someone always going backwards. And they're kind of going all around. Again, if you can fight on the back foot, if you can fight walking backwards, it's a great skill for sure. Yo, that was great. We got to go back. That was great. He's measuring him, measures him with the jab. He sees he can touch him, and he comes through with the overhand right. This is beautiful, textbook. Beautiful, beautiful. Jeez. And see, and something to just kind of remember. It's sudden. It's not predictable. It's off rhythm. You don't look at the way he kind of does it. Boom. You know what I'm saying? It's almost out of nowhere. Of course, you're gonna get punched in a fight, but it's almost like it's out of nowhere. It's completely off beat. And when I was fighting, this worked. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you pair with not being telegraphed, it works wonders. Good shot by red gloves. And his hands up and his hands are always up for the most part. Both dudes actually. Great head movement right there. Great head movement.
I love my business.
I want to see dude in the yellow gloves actually jab more. I think he's a little bit too inactive. He needs to control his distance also a lot better. Because the dude with the red gloves, he's landing that jab. It's finding a home. And so he needs to take a half step back. He needs to take a half step back, find his distance a little bit better. It seems like he's found his different distance for the offense, but for the defense, It's not quite just there yet. And he definitely needs to be more active. You know, you might be landing the more meaningful punches, but if someone is staying busier than you, they'll give the fight to the other dude. A lot of times, they'll give the fight to the other dude. So I think he needs to be more active. And if you could see, this hand essentially is being loaded up. I don't know if he's gonna do it right now, but as soon as he gets into position, most likely this is gonna be shot. You know what I'm saying? And uh, great method, of course. You know what I'm saying? Keep that hand cocked. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they come into range, you blast it off. Um, but again, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your defense up as well. So there's a time and a place to do all this stuff. Um, we'll see. So I guess he's a switch hitter as well. He just turned southpaw. He's measuring him. Let's see if he, utilizes it. He's waiting too long. He's waiting too long. He's not being active enough. See, you gave him. You can't wait too long. You can't let these guys be first. You wait too long. The dudes get impatient. They start to come in, and that can be good. But you gotta throw. He never threw. You know what I'm saying? He's measuring him. Once you figure out that distance, then you should be shooting right there. But he never actually capitalized. And then this guy comes in, and he's on the ropes, and he's just playing defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you might be landing the more meaningful punches, but if someone is busier than you, the judges will give them the fight. You're doing more. You're more active. And while you might be landing the more meaningful punches, they might be hitting you more often. So you have to stay busy enough that they can't even say that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I don't like when he's standing in one. I'm not gonna say standing in one place, but he's waiting for the dude, and all the while the dude is getting closer and closer and closer to him. See, this guy's he has a good jab, but I think he shines in the inside. He wants to get close to the guy. So you waiting for the guy to take steps forward, 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 it does you no good. It does you no good. Either A, don't let him get that close to you, right? Um, well, obviously, but don't wait for him. And if you're gonna wait for him, you need to be pivoting out, and you need to have a plan. But just waiting for him to kind of get close to you, and then you don't throw anything, he has no resistance. Now, if he's gonna inch towards you, then you have to make sure you know the distance, and as soon as he gets into range, then you show that straight. Make him walk into it. See, I'd be saying the things differently if he was landing every single time he comes in. But he's not doing that. He's not playing the offense. See, that was good. See, and his jab is just landing too often for him. I think this guy has a lot of potential. I think he's faster than this dude, but there's distance control. He's not managing the distance correctly. He shouldn't be getting hit with the jab this often. And his jab is nothing special. It's a good jab. It's a good jab, but it's nothing special. It's not super fast. It's not super, I mean, he's telegraphing it as well. You can see when he's going to throw the jab. You know what I'm saying? So for him to be getting, shot with the jab all night, to me, I think is, he's not adapting, in my personal opinion. But guys, whenever you're in a corner like this, grab the dude. Stop, grab them, hug them. It doesn't have to be pretty. Who cares what anyone says? The main thing is to stop the punches. That's all you should be worried about. Stopping the punches. Hug them. Turn them around. Spin them around. Even if they don't allow you to do that and they push you back in, do it again. Do it again. The whole point is to stop the punches. Stop stop the attack. Stop you know, the onslaught essentially. Because you don't gain anything just from staying there and you know, you might be dodging some of the punches, but some of them are getting in and it looks terrible for the judges. See? See? Look at this. He's inching forward slowly because he knows most likely he's going to be throwing this left hand right now. I guess he'd switch to southpaw again. My coach taught me this exactly. Actually, you wait till the dude comes in, and you're on the back foot. You're loading up. Not not to say that you're telegraphing it, but you almost load it up. You know what I'm saying? You know he's gonna come for it, and so you know what I'm saying. You just make sure it's the ready. He's hip to that right now. He can tell something's coming. That's why he's coming in slowly. But I don't. Let's see if he actually does it. He does. He does do it, but I don't think he really got a good solid solid shot on him. No reason for the dude to be landing that often on you. See, and just to say, I'm not being hard on these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because when I used to fight, dudes weren't landing combos on me like that. They'd be landing. Don't get me wrong. I've been hit. I've been hit so hard, whole gym goes, ooh, that type of shot. But dudes were not landing weren't landing 3 or more punches on me. That it just wasn't happening. I'm not boasting or anything like that, but if I got hit once, I got out the way. If I get hit twice, I'm getting out the way. 3 times, you're not doing what you should be doing. If a person is hitting you more than 3 times in succession, you're not getting out the way, you're not pivoting, you're not moving your head, you're not something is going wrong. So when dudes used to hit me, it was 1 or 2 shots. It might have been kind of often, you know what I'm saying? Everyone has to learn, but I cannot remember a time where someone has just got me on I can't remember a time where someone consistently just got me with combos, upstairs, downstairs, you know what I'm saying, fourth, 3 to 5 shots. I don't remember, but I do remember getting hit with 1 or 2 shots, you know what I'm saying, and sure, I mean, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get hit, but to be consistently getting combos thrown on you and landing, something is not right. Your defense needs to be tweaked.
Now, what was the point? What was the point?
Ok, tú tranquilo, papi. Sigue haciendo el trabajo.
Again, he's just waiting for him to. I just don't get it.
Al guante no. Donde sea, donde sea, donde sea.
Look, and even when he's throwing these shots, right? His hands don't even really come back to his face. You could easily be capitalizing right now. Lateral movement. He's gonna follow you. You come back through to the head.
Donde sea, donde sea, donde sea. Ese, pero doble gancho,
And his jab is just not there. He's not jabbing, bro. He has a good jab. He's not jabbing. And when he does, he does. He's range finding, but he's not throwing a solid, consistent, hard jab. He's not establishing a jab. It's not there.
No jab.
Even the guys talking about it too, he just said there's no jab. That was good.
Good balance. La derecha por arriba. Ahí. Ay, papi, hubieras contestado, chingado.
He's doing better. Still getting hit, but he's more active. So he's doing better, but
Si tiras open, termina con gancho. No tu cabeza. No te pares, papi. Ahí, ahí.
good matchup. I do not like the way the dude in the red shirt fought with the yellow gloves. He is very good. Actually, I think he's better than the dude with the red gloves. Um, but it's the way you fight. It determines obviously how the fight's gonna go. He thought, or he was fighting in a way where he wasn't being very active. He wasn't using his jab. You know what I'm saying? And then he let the dude come to him, and then he wasn't punishing him. You're letting the guy walk into your range without any repercussions. That's not good. If a guy comes into your range, he should know he has to walk through some shots, some boom, this in the right hand, a jab. You know what I'm saying? A jab, a hook, or something. They have to, and that's gonna stop them from always coming in. But in this case, it seemed like he was gonna, he was gonna throw something when they came, but he never did. He never pulled the trigger. So I don't like the way he fought. I think he is actually the better fighter. I have to give the these 3 rounds to the dude in the black. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he's got some work to do. His potential is super high through the roof. This dude is a really good pressure fighter. He's just always there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's not super unique to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a great boxer puncher, a slick fighter, a crafty guy. That's more rare than to see uh, a come forward pressure fighter. I mean, I boxed them all the time when I was younger, all the time. That was the main style. So for you to not know how to deal with them, I think obviously you're gonna have to spar more of that style. Um, but I mean that's the only other thing, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't like the way he fought it. He had some very good moments, but they're too far in between. But overall, it was a great matchup. I think it was very, very competitive. Obviously, I usually do the 3 rounds due to the fact that once it's four, it's a little bit too long. And maybe he came back in the fourth round. I don't know, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. Did I miss anything? You know what I'm saying? What could both dudes do better? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think. And you guys already know what it is. More content coming soon. Marco Darko in the building. Like and subscribe for more content. Peace.